is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The pass rush closing in. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Defense is coming after him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return. Wow, the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the single back takes the handoff. Runs through a tackle, he's got space here. They finally stop him, big play, moves the ball to the 22. 1st and 10 after the offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Heading left after the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Testing the right side here. And the The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gain on that return. First play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
10, 9, 0. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Graham. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Looking downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To bootleg here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Graham behind the line. It's Graham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw to the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He'll hand it off. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. A crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. A deep shot to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense ready to start this drive. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
3rd down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it go. But it's incomplete.